Hello, guys. Hello. What's up? Hello. Good morning and good evening to everyone. So, let me check the Forex factory. So, we have a medium impact news, CB consumer confidence, and the 9 o'clock, the Trump is going to speak. So, let's wait for the silver bullet. First, we will analyze the today's market. Okay. So, let's go to the daily chart, and we have tapped to the internal range, and we have created this fair value gap, right? So this was the daily fair value gap, daily bearish, daily FEG. Okay, I will mark this as in red because it is the bearish fair value gap, not the bullish one. And also we have closed this candle before this. So I will just think, okay, we are trading into the order block on daily. I will like to extend this also to the right, and text shall be on right. It is on right. Mm, okay, leave it. I will use this one, the key area. Okay. Mm, yeah, the dark one, bearish order block. This is the daily order block, and right now, what is the nearest drawn liquidity? We are going to look for this is the nearest drawn liquidity, the previous day low, and also we will mark this big wick CE. Previously, we also marked this one, but price never go to this level because we was into the retracement phase. I hope today is going to smash this low, and after taking a sell side liquidity, price can tap to the CE of a week. On a hourly, if you check the hourly candle, we have taken out this buy side liquidity at 7 o'clock. Buy side liquidity, and let me sync all of this thing in all the time frame. Okay, so we have taken out this buy side liquidity, and I'm going to mark the nearest drawn liquidity. It will be the London low session liquidity. And this is the previous day low and slash AM session low, yesterday one. So this is not a random highs and lows. Hello, Mr. Noob. Hello, how are you? We also have the yesterday's PM session high. It will be the session buy side liquidity. I will mark this as on red because it is in a RTH chart. Actually, I have to save this thing. So RTH liquidity. Also, I will mark this thing in this chart. And we have a failure swings and we don't have any SMT. So most likely the price is going to go to the yesterday's AM session and PM session low. This is the yesterday's PM session low. Hi guys, hello. If you check the ES, okay, ES has the big SMT, and this SMT is with pre-market highs and lows because the pre-market high it has taken out the initial buy side liquidity, the midnight 00, and on a ES we have not took it. So this is the SMT, and also on the downside I just noticed we have this SMT. So I only look for the SMT that is going to align my bias and direction. I don't look SMT on everywhere. Hello Techno. Hello Monique. Hello. Hi. Nowadays the daily is not clear, but still we are managing to trade this without a bias. Because we are also opening below the sell side liquidity. I think if we are going to make one more bearish candle, we are going to have a big distribution to the downside. And let me see the this gap. It is below to the 22 pips, 22 points. And we have a fair value gap below this sell side liquidity, and also on a 15-minute we have this change in state of delivery also. Let me check the RTH. So on a RTH, if you check, we have taken out this buy side liquidity. So if we see some kind of bearishness, we are looking for the bearish moment. Yeah, it is going to go for the London. I have not taken out any entry yet. I wanted to take over here on a CE, but did not get a chance to short. This equal low is also the good point for the target. This low, 24,710. Yeah, let's wait. I'm not bullish anymore. I'm bearish on a daily. And I also tell you what I'm looking for, what was my level to targets and everything. I'm not bullish because you have a change in state of delivery on a short term. You have a daily. This levels I'm looking for on a RTH. I show you the drawn liquidity. This one. This is the extended target again. We tap to the sell side liquidity. I literally wanted to make a position over here and market literally it I wanted to position myself over here for the this trade, but market have not given me any opportunity because we have a SMT with ES, the short term with the PD array, and also the this is the failure swing. So and we also flip this IFG on a 15-minute check. We flip this fair value gap. So and also the we have a failure swing. Got entry on a 30-minute. Really nice noob trader. You are a good person. On this change in state of delivery, sometimes I get an entry, sometimes market is not offering me anything. We still have this as a target. Let me mark this thing. Let's see how this fair value gap is going to form. This bearish effigy. On ES, we don't have any fair value gap, okay? No, I'm not looking for long. I'm looking for a shorts and I wanted to short on this order block. Price have not tapped to this. Then again, I wanted to short over here on this order block. Price again, it did not given me any chance, and we have taken out the sell side liquidity, not a major one. The major one is a PM PM session liquidity, and we also align with the previous day low. And once the price has taken out this low, PM low and the previous day low, everything become the low probability for us. Where is the bearish triangle? I just don't like this auto block. It is going to work, but I just don't like this auto block. This one. I have a weird feeling about this auto block because the price should not spend so much time and it should not close the candle like this. If we have some kind of change in state of delivery again with the inverse FEG like this, then I will look for the trade like this, something like this. We have a SMT with ES again on a RTH. That's why if the price has taken out this liquidity and this liquidity, and that's why I was having a weird feeling it is not going to work. We really have a strong reaction from this. I don't know, bro. We have taken out the multiple sell side liquidity, this sell side liquidity, and this sell side liquidity equal lows. And ES has taken out this lows. Check this. And once the price has taken out these lows, then we need to have a more information. What price can do? What price can do? It can take out the short term high. Okay. And once we have a inverse FEG, then only it is going to go for the sell side liquidity again. Otherwise, we will sit on our hands. And also, if you check the failure swings on a buy side liquidity, this is the 7 o'clock high. So we will wait for the 10 o'clock candle. Yeah, it has not taken out. The ES has taken out the previous low. Check this. Had this ES. Yeah, look, ES has taken out this low, and Nasdaq has not taken out. So this is the SMT. And if you check this FEG, we are respecting and we are closing below this. So if we flip this gap, okay, let's say if we flip this gap, then again we are going to look for this as in buy side liquidity. We need to have a more information. I will wait for the 4 hour candle, how it is going to close, because I don't want it to long or short randomly. We are in an inside day bar, and also right now we have not taken out any sell side or buy side liquidity. And this is the 4 hour FEG, the bullish one. If we if we have a continuation, then the short term target will be this high. This is what I see because above this is the 10 o'clock yesterday's candle. Yeah, we need to wait, and we wanted to have some more information before long or short, because we do have a liquidity on a downside even though we have a SMT, but we don't have any change in state of delivery to come from this SMT. And let me mark the liquidity area for the this on a RTH. This is the RTH liquidity, the buy side one. And also you have to keep something in your mind that this level is also important, 24,981. I will mark this as in blue. By the way, guys, 73 people are watching me. Can you please hit the like button? It is going to help us to grow this channel. Hey Sagar, hello. We do have a bearish and bullish FVGs on a both side. On daily, our bias is bearish. On a 4 hour, we have a short-term bullishness. And also, if you check the which PD arrays are working, no, I don't. I will like to mark this short-term highs for the liquidity purpose only. If we got some kind of, if we have a, if the setup is present, then only we are going to look for the this draw. Okay, this is the nearest draw, 24,929, and but I don't think so, and I really don't want it to chase the price over here. And ES also taken out this high. So we do have a change in state of delivery on a 15-minute and 5-minute. Let's see how this breaker is going to work of the 5-minute one. Okay, bullish breaker. I will sync this in our chart. So we have tapped to the buy side liquidity on RTH, the short term high. And let's say if we go over here, we use this. This is the first high in a premium, and this one. If today, if price was stepping out my limit order on this order block, we was having a good scalp till this liquidity or this liquidity, but I really don't wanted to. I don't really don't like uh, make a position in a discount, heavy discount after taking a sell side liquidity on ES. And we are going to tap to this daily FVG again, this gap, this high, this gap high. And order block C also be tapped. Yeah, no, today is this scandal has almost have how much pips? 200 points. Can you imagine the 200 points in a 15-minute on Nasdaq? 217 points. We have made this order block, and price can tap to this high again. This yesterday's opening range gap low, and we can also tap to this high, and then again the 24,040. 25,000 is a big figure. If you check this big figure, don't have the big figure. Okay, let's see how the price is trading to the order block. And I want to see something like this. If you tap to this order block on a breaker, okay, and if we have inverse FEG over here after tapping to this by order block, breaker block, and if we do the continuation to the buy side liquidity, it will be good idea for a long. But over here, the price action is we are really above the in a premium, and also we have taken out the major buy side liquidity as an intraday liquidity. Inside this 5 minute fair value gap, okay. Mm, this we do have this order block, and if the price is truly bullish, okay, let's say if we go like this, but we should not fill this gap because we have a balanced price range over here, so we should only tap to this area. And also if you check the levels, we have a three levels: breaker block, midnight opening price like 8:30 and a 00, and also we have a 1 minute uh, order block. Hello. Nothing is happening right now. We are just taking a short-term low and trading into the this fair value gap. I could not put any entry on a 30 minutes CST to the PDA. It will have be 30 minutes. As soon as the price has taken out this sell side, I think the noob has made a position. He was looking for this low, but price did not tap it just for the few points. Maybe he has taken out some partials or any other thing. But right now, we have a high resistance liquidity run. Now, nobody take a long or short anything. That is really nice, Noob. Yeah. I want to see how the price is going to react on this breaker. Okay. Yeah. Guys, he has the 8-year experience in a market and he is trading from the 8 years. So he has a better read. When you do when you do the tape reading or constantly watching the market, you're going to have like a gut feeling or the tape reading skills, how the market is going to move, something like that. Are you talking about the Trump? I think you're talking about the raccoon, right? Yeah. So let's see how this fair value gap is going to be. Okay. And we have tapped to the order block on on a 5 minute or a 15-minute change in state of delivery, also you can call it, and breaker block. I just want to see how the price is going to react. If we flip this fair value gap, then only we are going to have a like a bullish bias, or then only we are going to do something. We can also end this day completely. We need to have a more information. Yesterday, if anyone saw the market, okay, what I said, whenever we have a big week like this or like this, I really don't want it to trade the market. This inverse FEG. This is the first PDA we have inverted, but we are also in a breaker at the breaker level. Yeah, let's wait. Let's have the 10 o'clock open, and also we have a medium impact news. We can reprice to this opening range gap also. If we flip this area, let's see. Yeah, but the news is after the it is the post PM session where it strangles. You can send a link to the where it triangles. Let me see how it looks like. By the way, guys, if anyone is looking for the Lucid accounts, they can use the perk. Right now, we have a really good offer. You can just buy the 50K account for $65. I don't see anything DMA. I don't hold any strong bias. I was waiting for how the price is going to react at this level. We have failed this bullish breaker, and also we have flipped this gap. So the price is most likely it is going to tap to the low again. That's why I always check how the price is going to react once we tap to the key level, because we are trading in a range. Yeah, yesterday's price action was clean, and we also made a profit yesterday. But today, we really don't have a good structure. I think no need to buy the 100 lots. And also, if you check this gap, fair value gap, or the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, nice work, ICT hustler. ICT Hustler is a great scalper, I think. This kid is literally 19-year-old, but he is really smashing the markets. And also, if you check the 4 hour, we have the indices, like an indecisive candle. I think when you have a big wick on both side, most likely it will be the problematic candle on a 4 hour. You always want to see the candle wick should be short. Then only you're going to have a good candle formation. But anyway, if you check the 15 minute, they give me the BTC chart. You know how the chart is, how I look at the BTC chart. I really don't have a good luck on a BTC, but for you, I will look at this USDT. So this was my old drawings, and I think I have told you this level is the price is going to go for this low. I still think if I check the monthly candle, okay, there was some level over here. Over here, let me use this low because if you check the price has not closed the body below this, so I will like to refer this low 65K. It is an easy target because we have tapped to this the delivery balance, and we are also closing below this order blocks, and right now we are creating the fair value gaps on daily. On a 4 hour, only look for this order blocks. Don't trust the fair value gaps on a lower time frame on a BTC chart. Yeah, but this is what I will look for, and you can also look for the this level 61,434, and this low 60,000, and then the 59,000. We are trading inside the fair value gap of a 4 hour for the BTC. Let me check the what is happening on a dollar. Right now we are inside the two PD areas, and we tap to the we have a one bearish PD array on daily and one bullish PD array. And if you check the price has reacted on a bearish PD array also and a bullish PD array also. And right now, if you have a sniper eye, we have a inverted FVG. So you should have a target like this, and we'll also close the body to the next candle. So nearest drawn liquidity will be the this buy side liquidity. And what we are going to do, you can also look for the quadrant level for the short term targets. We just got a reaction from this uh, order block. This is the change in state of delivery. On a daily, we have taken out the uh, 2 days low. Okay, this is the Monday. So whenever the Monday is going to take a previous day's highs and lows, most likely it is going to go for the high. So this high is the nearest drawn liquidity, and we can also see we are going to close this fair value gap completely. Just a 6 month PG below. Yeah, we are trading inside this gap also, and if price start getting bearish fully, then this is the lower targets. Gold, we are trading inside this candle, okay, and this was the monthly week, okay, this was the monthly week, and if you check the price, we have tapped to the CE, so we are not looking at a random highs and lows. And right now, if this if we close below this above this fair value gap, okay, if we truly respect and we have a inverse FEG or something like that on a hourly or a 15-minute, then you can look for this high as in target 75 level. And if you check this gap, we also inverted this gap. This is how you have to see the daily base. You have to frame your idea, but as an intraday trader, you don't need to, you just have to look for the what the today's candle is going to do most likely. Today we today I wanted to have the price to take a low, but it did not did. And now what the price is doing, we reacted from this breaker, but I really don't wanted to long or a short. I wanted to skip this day fully. It is okay not to make money today, but trading in these conditions, I really don't wanted to do anything. We have inverted this gap, this fair value gap. And we again tap to this breaker. If the two time frames are showing me, okay, if market is wanted to go below, okay, the 5 minute and the 1 minute, then it will be interesting. Otherwise, it is the low probability for me. By the way, guys, please hit the like button. We only have the 27 like, and the 53 people are watching. So please hit the, let's make the 40 likes today at least. By the way, Which market you guys trade mostly? Who is trading the London session? I will like to risk the 1% or a 1.5% on evaluation because most of the firms are going to give you the 8% to 10% drawdown, and the daily drawdown it will be the 5% or a 4%. If you are going with 5 years, they are going to give you the 10% drawdown. If you have a 50k account or let's say 100k account, you can risk the on a 50k account you can risk the $500 and try to pass that account in a 1 week. But you need to execute the good setups, and once you have the, let's say, okay, you have a first TP on a first trade, and you have hit the 2% or the 2.5%, let's say. Then you have to look for then you're going to risk the 2% also and try to make the 4%. This is how you're going to pass those account. But if you are in a drawdown, you have to lower your risk, and again you have to make your account break even. For the futures, it is the completely opposite because you have a trailing drawdown. You don't have to deal with a EOD or anything in a CFDs. Even when the market is showing you the bearish fair value gap, okay, I don't have to do anything because if you check the 5 minute, what the 5 minute chart is showing you, it is the bullish or bearish. Just tell me. That's why you don't have to do anything on a 1 minute because what are my profitable trades? Okay, if I do the back testing or if I check my journal, okay, I have seen something one pattern that when the two time frames are bullish, let's say the 5 minute and a 15 minute or a 5 minute or a 1 minute, then only I like to position myself in a bullish environments. If the 5 minute is bearish and the 1 minute is bullish, or let's say if the 5 minute is bullish and the 1 minute is showing me the bearish PDRS, I will wait for to fail this gap. Right now we have failed this gap, right? because on a 5 minute we are respecting this breaker. Okay, and if you check this bearish PD array, bearish FEG, it is not going to respect, which is your nearest drawn liquidity. It will be this high and this high. No, nobody is going to explain you like this. This is how you have to filter out your most of the trades. Because the many traders, what they will do, they will try to short this fair value gap, but they have to look for the higher time frame, what the higher time frame is doing. And if we close above this 5 minute order block or a proportional block, what I think we are going to tap this gap and we will go for this buy side liquidity. We are going to go for this buy side liquidity and the 24,981 and the big figure. We have the three levels to target as a nearest drawn liquidity. Where you long your trade, where you make your position. This is the balance price range. Let's see how the price is going to react. This is the balance price range. I want to see the displacement. I want to see the displacement to the upside. 13 candle on a breaker on this FG, I think. If you check the we are into the inside day bar, okay? If and it is the February candle, and trading inside this range, you really need a good experience in a market. You need to have a big tape reading experience also. When to do and when not to do, it is the most important thing. Yeah, really nice position, bro. By the way, this long. This long was confirmed for me when we have a strong inverse FG like this on this candle. This was a good setup for the long. And we are going for the 25,000 level as a big figure. We tapped the opening range cap low yesterday one. And what I think, if we are going to tap this high, then we are also going to tap this Friday high. 25,040. It is the yesterday's AM session high. And you can also split the 50% of this week and look for the partial booking. But what I think, we also have this new week opening gap on a this is the this week new week opening gap. You need to have this thing in your charts. Hello, Dr. Liquidity, what's up? And we have hit the buy side liquidity like in 25,000 as a major draw. And what we can do, we can measure this thing with a 10, 20 pips or 30 pips or max 30 pips. This level. Let's say we are going to tap this daily FGCE also. By the way, guys, how is the live stream? Rohit, which fair value gap are you talking about? This fair value gap, 10, 13. So look, do you have any bearishness in a 5 minute? This is the first question you need to ask yourself. The 1 minute candle is not the 1 minute time frame is not going to lead the price action. The 5 minute and the 15 minute are going to lead. We have a change in state of delivery, and also this gap, what we are looking for, we want to see some kind of bullishness. We want to see inverse FEG. This was the first inverse FEG, but it was not the strong one. Whenever you have an inverse FEG, you always have to refer the strong candle. It is going to break in a one single candle. I don't like the price should spend on this gap anymore. It should tap, and we need to have a reaction like this. And whenever you have a this redeliver rebalance or the balance price range, and whenever you have this gap below this, it will be the breakaway gap. So that's why. And if you check the 5 minute, we was inside the breaker. And also what I said, if the two time frames are bearish, then only I'm going to look for the sell. If the two time frames are bullish, then only I'm going to look for the buy. So I am referring to the 5 minute and the 1 minute. So the 5 minute should be bullish. Then I'm going to look for the 1 minute as an entry. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, if you also use this gaps indicator, yeah, we do have a new day opening gap or new week opening gap. You don't have to randomly short or a long in a, because the 1 minute time frame, if you don't understand the where the higher time frame is going to go, the 1 minute time frame, it will be dangerous for you. It will literally liquidate you, and you don't know how to deal with this. That's why you always need to have a narrative. All the ICT PDRs need to have the narrative to long and shorts. If you check the daily, and if you check the, we was having this really strong reaction and also the gap. That's why I mark the this is as in buy side liquidity. This buy side liquidity, I mark this buy side liquidity. And whenever I'm marking the buy side liquidity, if you check, we are getting this some kind of strong rejection or reaction from those things. And once we get a reaction, it will be the retracement. We don't have to look for the reversals always, unless and until we have a really strong reaction or the 5 minute is completely okay. We are making this as an bearish order block. Let's say if price was closing below this 10.05 candle, then we was looking for this low as in draw. But what the price has done over here, this is the most important thing, the observation. What the what is the price is doing inside the breaker. And you always have to refer the three liquidity levels, but it should not be the random highs and lows. Okay, it should be the session liquidity, big figure and mid figure like 25,000 or 25,500. It is the big figure and the mid figure, and the higher time frame fair value gaps like 4 hour or 1 hour. No, I have not taken out any entry. What is the daily 4 hour, 1 hour time frame is telling you? Whenever someone, hello Perry, whenever someone is telling me daily, it is technically it is a daily. It will be the new day opening gap or the new week opening gap. Yeah, 25,061. Yeah, it is this one. This level I'm 25,036. What is the 2022 model? Liquidity sweep, fair value gap, and long. This is what a 2022 model is. After the 930, we do have a liquidity sweep, but price has created the big FEGs, so it is really hard to make a position inside this strong rally. And even if you check the 1 minute price non-stop, it goes to the pre-market high. And if you have check my live stream daily, then I always look for the pre-market highs and lows as a major draw on liquidity in my trading. And if the price has taken out this major highs and lows, then I really don't struggle with the I really don't want it to take any position after that, because what the price is going to do, it is going to do a consolidation, then it can goes to the expansion or the reversal. This is the one of my profiling I do in a daily time frame, on a session time frames. Ten point 18. Yeah, after closing this thing, after closing the body, okay, this long is valid because we have the two time frame uh, that are the bullish, like, and 5 minute is the bullish. We are trading inside the breaker, and also this is the 2 minute candle, 2 minute time frame, where we are getting the inverse FEG on a this thing. We have a strong closing, so you can look for the entry over here also, and you can put the limit order over here also. Let me check what the time frame this. Okay, and we also tap to the uh, equilibrium. Okay, the fair valuation has been offered, and that's why we was having a little consolidation, then expansion to the buy side liquidity again. Really nice long, by the way. GG. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. If anyone is looking for the account in the futures, you can prefer the Profom PERK. You can also compare the plans for the different platform, different firms, and don't forget to use the PERK as a code. Thank you very much. I have not taken out any trades today because the market has taken out the pre-market high, and I don't want it to long inside this range. But we have did the live stream. We have taken out. We also share this long idea when the price was closing below over here. I told you we are going to look for the expansion. What was the nearest drawn liquidity? It was the big figure after taking the buy side liquidity. So there was not the sell setup was present, but if price was tapping to this order block, and The London low and this equal lows was the initial draw after the 9:30. Yeah, you can look for the longs, okay? But the thing is, we was also if you have a strong reaction, Rohit, then only you can look for. But I don't prefer the if we was having the shallow run like this. Let's say the shallow run like this after the 9:30 after the liquidity sweep. I don't like to long or short in this price like this price action. You should always wait for the more information because what will happen on a 1 minute you are going to trust the 1 minute price action, and you will long and short multiple times just because you are only referring to the 1 minute and 2 minute. You always have to check the what is the happening on the higher time frame like in 5 minute and the 15 minute. So that's why we was having a SMT, and also we have taken out this liquidity. We was having a SMT. I marked this equal lows, and if you see the reaction like this and on a 15 minute, this fair value gap literally respected this is the respected because this is the 15-minute FEG, right? So you have to look for the FEG, it is getting respected or not on a 15 minute. You don't have to look for a 1 minute. Why kind of feel it's only displaying today's supply? It is look, it is just aggressive price action. It is not the clean price action for me, okay? It is the aggressive. You cannot long on this candle. And if you wanted to long over here, what was your stop loss? And if the price has taken out this buy side liquidity on this retracement, you already hit your break even. This was the only setup. It has shown me the good thing, but my major draw on liquidity has been already hit, so I don't trade. I already tell you what I look for in a intraday price action. Yeah. The AM session, we are really near to the AM session high, yesterday's AM session high, and we tapped the fair value gap CE of a daily. I want to see the reaction expansion till this high. This is the really aggressive, means 200 points. This is what we usually target, like in 100 points or the 70 points. It is the aggressive run after the 9:30. Like we have taken out the sell side, then buy side, then sell side, then buy side, and we don't hold any strong bias on a daily. We just referring to the RTH chart for the liquidity. ETH also what we look for as in fair value gap, how the price is reacting. This is what we look for most of the time. I hope you all of you solve your doubts, clear your doubts. Sorry. Okay, I'm closing the live stream. Today is done for the game. I will do the trade breakdown on X. You can follow me on X if you have not followed me yet. Thank you guys for watching me. Have a nice day. Bye bye.